Hey guys, we're going to do a video today on the Beeman air rifle. It's the name of it's a Beeman dual caliber air rifle, and the reason they call it dual caliber is because it comes with two barrels, a 22 caliber and 17 caliber barrels. It comes with a 4 to 32 power scope. I like it. It does come with some a scope cover, regular old Kenny strap scope covers. I don't really use them. Has a little recoil pad, but you don't need. It does come with 2 Allen wrenches. One is to take the barrel off. The other one is for the scope. And then it also comes with another set screw and another gas seal. Now, I don't want to take the barrel off again. Well, I guess I can. I'll take it off real quick and then show y'all how that happens. So, what you do is you get the big Allen wrench, not the little ones for the scope, the big ones for the barrel. So all you do, so there's an Allen wrench set screw here. So you put your Allen wrench in there and you untighten it. So lefty loosey, righty tighty. And you want to keep it tight, because if it's not tight, it's not going to be accurate. And every about 20 shots or so, you might want to check it. Just make sure everything's still tight on it. And after you get it kind of loose, you just pull the barrel out. Just like that. And you do want to clean your guns just like any other gun. Want to oil it, clean the barrel. I'm sure the barrel's somewhat dirty. I don't know if y'all can see down it, but I don't think you can. So that's how the barrel comes off. And your gas seal, it's in here. I ain't gonna be able to open that without, well, I guess I might be able to. Your gas seal goes right there. That's your gas seal right there. It's came out a little bit. That happens, you just want to push it back in there. And if it breaks, you want to put your other gas seal in there. And I'll tighten that back up here in a minute. So that's about the rifle. I'm going to do some shooting in the video and show y'all how the gun shoots. And, yeah. Well, no, one more thing. So it does have a safety, which that's right there. You push it forward for off. Back is safe. And the safety comes on every time you shoot. So you always have to turn the safety off. And then the trigger pull is pretty good. And I think that's all about. And then the trigger pull is adjustable. You can make the trigger pull harder or take off pounds. And I think that's about all you need. Only thing, that's the big points about the gun. I mean, you can see that there's grip right here. I mean, the grip is pretty good. There's no sling mounts or anything, but you could easily put that on there with maybe some Uncle Mock's sling mounts. But I think that's all y'all need to know about the rifle. Now let's go see how good it shoots. Now I'm going to talk about how good the gun shoots with different pellets. I've got 17 caliber pellets. I've got 3 different 17 caliber pellets, 3 different kinds, and 3 different kinds of 22 pellets. Now these both are the same grain, they're Crossman, and they're just 2 different kinds of hollow points, but they did shoot a little different. It might have been just because of the wind, because the wind was pretty bad today and yesterday too, because I've done some of the 17 caliber groups yesterday, and then I've done all the 22 caliber pellets today. So now I took a picture of all of them and measured it out, and I'm going to show you all pictures of each one going from basically this order, least to greatest on the cost scale, because like now these might have costed more than these, but in caliber wise, so 17 caliber least to greatest, and then 22 least to greatest, and then you can see how good different pellets shoot. And be granted, this was how good I could shoot on a windy day with this gun. I'm pretty good. I'm on a precision air rifles team at my school, and I'm pretty good at it. But you have to be granted, though I'm using a much better gun at school. This is just a $100 air rifle from Walmart. What we use on my team, we use like $1,500 Crossman. I forget what they're called. What do I do? PCP something, but they're a lot better rifle. So I mean, I can show you some of my groups. That's my best group right there in prone to 94. My best overall score on a match is 266. So I'm pretty good at the air rifle, but again, that's only at like 31 feet across the gym, and it's not 100 feet shooting a bigger target, but it's a windy day, and that's precision shooting. This is just like plinking, having fun. But yeah, so I was going to say that. So go look at the targets, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, I hope that helped you all to understand what the gun does. I don't know if it did or not, but hopefully it did. Now, now I'm going to talk about what pellets probably I like the best out of this gun. So on 17 of what I have, I like these the most. Those shot the best for me, I think. I mean, those are pretty good too for hunting. But I mean, they're both pretty good hollow points. I mean, now these Crossman match grade pellets is what I use for precision shooting, and again, that's inside. There's no wind or anything, so I like these. I've shot a lot of those, but for outside and for hunting, I want to use these or these. I'd use either one, but I like these better, just because they shot better on my gun. And then for the 22, I like these the best. I mean, they are the most expensive, but I mean, those two are basically the same pellet because they're the same grains and everything. But for some reason, I got a better group with that one. It could have just have been me, but I like those better. So I'm gonna show y'all what the 17 caliber pellets. I'm gonna show you all the difference between what a 17 caliber pellet and a 22 caliber pellet will do to a bottle, little plastic bottles. So go see that. I'm gonna do the 17 caliber first, and then after that, I'm gonna come back and then talk for a few seconds, and then you'll get to see the slow-mos of the 22 caliber pellets. I'm going to shoot the 22 pellets into these bottles. Alright guys, now we're going to see just how much more carrying energy that the 22 has more than the 17. So I have this little steel target that looks like this. I like the rifle. It's good. I haven't went hunting with it yet, but I will pretty soon. And yeah. So I think this is about it. A video. It's probably this is probably going to be about a 15 or 20 minute long video. It probably might be longer. It might be shorter. I don't know. By the time I'm filming right now, I don't know how long the video is. I have to put it all together and figure out before I know. So I guess y'all probably want to see me shooting the gun and how to load it and everything too. I'll go ahead and tell you. Okay, so it's a single shot. I should have told you earlier in the video, but how you do it is, well, I probably have told you earlier in the video. I think that was the first thing I told you inside the video, but the first part of the video, first like minute or so. But if you've forgotten, it's a single shot. You break the barrel down, put it over your leg, push down, and do not let go of it before it clicks, because it'll come back and hit you and it hurts. I haven't done it yet, but I've seen it happen on different videos on YouTube, and it doesn't look like it's no fun. And just want to be safe and be careful when you're putting in the pellet, because if this thing decides to close up on you, you're going to lose a finger or part of your finger, and it's going to hurt. So just be careful on that, and I always practice the 10 Commandments of gun safety. And I'm not going to go over them right now, but you should know them. And I might throw a picture in there of the 10 Commandments of gun safety. So you all go read up on good old safety, and hey, I want you all to at least put in the comments, write them in order of the 10 Commandments of gun safety. And if you don't know them, just read them off in the next few seconds, because you're about to see a picture of it, and pause the video and just put it in the comments. I just want to spread gun safety. I mean, you always want to be safe with firearms. So you all can go see me shoot a little bit more. That how much more power they have against each other. And you'll be surprised that they don't really, there's a little bit of difference, but there's not a whole lot. But I still like 22. I think 22 is a better caliber, just because it's a bigger bullet. I mean, yeah, it might tear up the meat a little bit more on whatever animal you're hunting. If you're hunting an animal, I mean, yeah, the 17 might be a little bit cheaper to get if you're just plinking, but I like the 22 better, just because I like 22 better. And still, this is a whole lot cheaper than going out and buying regular 22 LR, because I mean, this was like almost like $10 for 400 bullets, 400 shells. This was like 7 something, and you got 500. And so yeah, I mean, if you went out and bought 522 shells, you'd be looking at like $45. So it's a whole lot cheaper than going and shooting a real gun. And these are, don't get me, these are very dangerous. I mean, these are just as powerful, if not more, than a 22 LR. I mean, they're going, the rifle will shoot up to 1,200 feet per second. So just keep that in mind. That is with alloy pellets, which all these are lead, but that's pretty fast. And if it being just lead pellets, it's shooting 800 feet per second on 17 caliber, and with 22, no, it's shooting 830 feet per second with the 22, and 1,000 feet per second with the 17. And with alloy pellets, it is 1,200 feet with 17 and 950 feet with 22. That's pretty fast. That's about the same. Well, on 22, that's around about the same velocity as some 22s. and that's the 17. That's a 1,200 feet. That's about 100 feet fast, 100 feet per second faster than a regular 22. But y'all probably want to see some shooting. So this ain't gonna be me shooting. It's gonna be a close up, closer to the target. Because I am shooting about 25 yards, 50 feet, and I'll put a picture of that in there just so y'all believe me. That's 25 yards. So go ahead and get to that. Now y'all get to see the 22. And I am using this pellet. And on the 17, I was using this pellet. So, just to tell y'all. Alright. Another thing I found pretty interesting is the pellets. Now, I'm going to do 17 first, just like I did with the shooting of the slow-mo onto the bottles. I mean, some of them, they just done different. They just done different things. This one opened up like it was supposed to, the little thing. The ballistic tip came out and it put a big old hole through the middle of the pellet, or the hole going straight through it. This one was shot into a milk jug, and it hardly done anything. It didn't open up or anything. I don't know why. The only thing it did was smash the back of it. And then this one over here was shot into a Hostile Pal bottle, and it messed it up pretty good. Now granted, I did hit the side of the bottle. That's probably why it's angled like that. So yeah. And that was those, which they look, the entire container looks like this. Those are 22 pellets, but they're the same thing, except these are 17. I do not have the container of those anymore. So, and then I'll go on to these. Now these are these kind of pellets. So, this one was shot into a milk jug too, and it didn't do a lot to it. I mean, it flattened out the front, and that's about it. And then this little one right here was shot into a bottle, and this one was shot into a bottle. Now that was pretty cool how the plastics came around it, and I'll show you some more close-ups of all of these pellets. Well, no, let me wait. I forgot about these. I'll tell you some stuff about these. This was shot into a milk jug too, didn't do a lot to it. These two were shot into plastic bottles. And you can see the difference. I'm pretty sure the bottles do a little bit more damage, so I'll show you a little bit more close-ups of each different kind of pellet, and yeah. Shocked when I went over to the bottle and I saw this, because the bottle had ice in it, and I thought that was ice around the pellet, and I yanked it out real quick, and I was trying to get a picture of it. And after I started looking at it, it was plastic, and I was shocked. I've never seen this happen to anything. Never seen this happen. I don't know if you've seen this happen before. Please tell me in the description, in the comment, and let me know. And if you know how this happens, please let me know, because this is just like blowing my mind. The plastic is like wrapped all around it, And so yeah, I thought that was very weird, and I'll let you all see the pictures some more. See some more pictures. And so this is what the 22s looked like. So these were the Rugers. They actually flattened out the most. That one flattened out pretty good. Those deformed probably about the best. These weren't consistent either. They all done something different, shooting to the same thing too. And then these kind of almost the same of each. And then on the other Crossman, they done pretty good. Wait, I had them in the wrong order. That's supposed to be over there. That's supposed to be there. There we go. Now they're all the same. You can tell how that has that little bit more better hollow point, I guess you could say. These still have a hollow point, but you can see none of them really opened up any. But I think they would if you shot them into something that was like a squirrel or something, or a rabbit. So this is what the 22s looked like. So yeah. And back to the rifle. So I'm going to just talk a little bit more about the rifle, and I hope the previous part of the video has helped you to figure out if you want to get the rifle or not, to show you all how the rifle shoots with different pellets. And get one thing you want to do, you want to find one pellet and stick with it, because as you see, I mean, I did see a little bit of a difference between each pellet, but I mean, that's going to be with just about anything. I mean, even with like 22 and stuff, I mean, there's a little bit of difference with any kind of ammo. That's why I like to keep with one kind of ammo. So especially with if you're shooting for precision or for hunting, you want to keep it with one kind of ammunition. So as I said, it does have a 4 to 32 power scope, and it's a pretty good little scope. I like it. It says Beeman on the top of it. So yeah. So I'm gonna give you all a overall length of the rifle. It's a full size rifle for sure, but I do not, and it's not too light either. It weighs a good little. I ain't gonna say how much it weighs, because I'll probably be wrong, and then y'all will be all fussy and stuff. But hey, if you do know how much this rifle weighs, tell me in the comments. So the rifle is 47 inches, not 47 and a quarter inches long, and the barrel is 20 inches long, and that is not 20 inches of continuous rifling like rifling in the barrel, because it is a rifle and it has rifling. So the rifling stops about like right here, as far as I can see, because as you can see, there ain't nothing. The barrel's stopped right there. So this entire piece is 20 inches long. I really don't know where the barrel actually stops inside here, but another thing I want to put out, after you shoot it, it smokes, as you can see right here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you all how to cock the gun. So what I do, put the stock on my foot, put the forearm on my knee, and just pull it down. And then you put a pellet in there, and then you close it, and then you're ready to shoot. And that's how you cock the gun. Alright guys, this is part of the video now. And if you've been watching my video for a little while, I just do a little bit of talking. Just about every video has it. So if you like the video, please subscribe. I need some subs. If you don't want to do that, please just drop a like. And it just helps with good old YouTube now. They just don't like these things. I mean, they don't like nothing to do with guns, outdoor, fishing, hunting, anything. I mean, it won't be too long before they stop liking gamers. And when that happens, YouTube's probably going to be soon to be gone. I hope that never happens, but the world is now, it might happen. But it just makes it a little bit makes guns look a little bit better. But drop a like, please, and keep up the fight against gun control. We cannot let that happen. Even though Donald Trump is in the White House, I mean, we have a good, almost gun-locking government right now. I mean, there's still people that's going to try to make different kind of laws to take certain parts of our freedom away. We can't let that happen. So, give me a like, and hopefully you've liked the video. If you did, hopefully you did. That's good. And get outside, do something fun, and live a dream every day.